recording?
Yeah.
Okay, hit it. Dimsdale, it was his day. This election, sir, was gonna blow them away. He got up on stage and started preaching. It was the gospel that he was teaching. The words he was speaking had a holy haze. The whole town was amazed. Their heads all bowed because it was God that spoke. And don't think I'm playing, because I'm no joke. He finished his speech and the holy word was spread. He was benevolent and let it get to his head. He was drained of energy, almost dead, but the needy souls of the town were fed. He slowly stepped down into a waiting crowd. The call of his sin was now unbearably loud. He reached out for his love. He fell to his knees, heaven calling from above. He succumbed to its pleas, made it to the scaffold where Hester was standing. The crowd cried out to stop him, demanding. He then stood there with his partner in crime. It was done. He now removed the grime, confessed to the whole town the lie he had known. The scars of his sin were now shown. Hester was not alone in her mark. Upon his breast too he had a scar caused by his heart. Pearl now came to his last living request. He accepted her kiss and felt the last beat in his chest. Pearl evolved like a Pokemon. Her life now forever changed to carry on. No longer a child of a crazed mind, but a woman that left America behind. Chilling with now that purpose withered away. Hester alone lived on to see a new day. A gift here and there she receives from her daughter overseas. A model and guide for the Puritan town, mostly because she had gotten around. She lived out her days until life was spent. Her sufferings enough of repent. Next to her lover, she was laid, and the price of her sin had been paid. A moral of a story that's forever repeated. When it's pure lust you feel, please stay seated.